Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make the best darn steak you will ever make. My husband loves steak, and when we first got married, I attempted to make him one on the stove and I was so embarrassed because it turned out horrible. I had personally never made a steak before because growing up I did not like steak and my father always grilled the steaks, so after my first failed attempt, I never tried to make another one. Until I came across a video of a Romney Cho man making a steak. He was using a cast iron skillet and showed step by step how he makes his. I would love to give him credit, however, I'm not exactly sure he would like his name out and about on my YouTube channel. The video that he shared was with his family and friends on Facebook, so it wasn't as public as YouTube. Anyways, after watching his video, I was inspired to get my own cast iron skillet and try it out. So for Christmas, my mom bought me one, and let me tell you, if you don't have a cast iron skillet, you are missing out. It is a game changer. So now I'm going to show you what I learned. This is not identical to how he makes his, but after learning how to make one, I just ended up doing my own thing and making it my own. So this guy did not use a tenderizer, but I do. I love using this tenderizer on meats, but if you're gonna use it, make sure and follow the instructions and do not salt the meat because this already has salt in it. So the first step is to rub your meat down with olive oil. Not an overabundance, just rub a little bit all over it. And then add your seasoning. So I use the meat tenderizer, garlic powder, onion powder, and pepper, and I do all of this on both sides. The next step is going to be to heat up your cast iron skillet. Turn it on medium or medium high depending on your stove and let it heat up for about 10 minutes or so. We are not adding anything to this skillet, by the way. In the meantime, I'm going to prepare 2 potatoes because I am making baked potatoes with tonight's meal. Now, I don't know about you, but ain't nobody got time to pop it in the oven for an hour. Girl, no. I'm hungry. So I'm popping these babies in the microwave. Don't judge. So I washed them and then I stabbed them to death with a fork and popped them in the microwave for about 5 minutes. They ain't gonna be done in 5 minutes, but you just gotta keep checking on them. So I just check them randomly with a fork, and when they feel soft enough, then they're done and I take them out. Now, I don't have chives or anything, so I'm taking these green onions and I'm chopping them up with my handy dandy kitchen scissors. If you ain't using kitchen scissors for everything in your life, you are missing out. I even cut my Thanksgiving turkey with kitchen scissors every year. It's a game changer. So now back to the cast iron skillet. Sometimes I lower my hand in the pan just above it to see if it's hot or not, and if I don't feel like it's anywhere near as hot as I want it to be, I throw some butter in there. So if you throw some butter in there and the butter sizzles and melts real quick, she ready. And as you can see, she's pretty much almost ready, so now I'm just gonna rub the butter around a little bit. I'm also melting some butter over yonder in another pot because I'm making some green beans, and I also added in a little bit of minced garlic in there. So now it's time to flop that steak down in your pan. I'm gonna set the timer for 5 minutes and I'm not gonna touch the steak. You might want to do it for a little bit longer. If it's a thicker meat, just don't touch it. Let it sit there, let it cook. We want it to get some good color to it on the outside. So I checked it a few times. It looks like it's getting the color that I want it to be, and now it's time to flip it. Ooh, baby, that looks good. So I ended up cutting this part off so I could kind of make it my portion of the steak, even though y'all know I'm gonna try to steal Alan's. Now, how long you cook the rest of the steak is up to you. I'd say about 5 to 7 minutes on the other side as well, and then cut into it. We don't like it well done. I don't like it rare, but I don't like it tough, so leave a little color in there if you want a good texture. Or do it however you want it. That's on you, boo. So now everything is ready. I'm gonna prepare our plates, throw some butter and sour cream, salt and pepper in those potatoes and the green onions. And don't forget to top that steak off with some butter. Remember, the more butter, the better. So here is our plates. My plate is the one with the little steak and the other one is Alan's. And yes, I did cut my man's steak because he deserves it and I'm a good wifey. And I did use my kitchen scissors just in case you was wondering. This literally turns out delicious every time and y'all are gonna have to try it out. And now it's time to clean the kitchen. Let's get her done.
I know you're hurt. I can see it in your eyes, babe. You need to let your mind off things. No, it hurts. I can see it in your eyes, babe. But I know you have a lot to give. Getting cold, the waves are crashing in. When the streams are getting strong, just hold on to me, yeah. I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. I know you're strong. Need to get yourself together. Things still get better if you just believe it. Yeah, it's getting cold, the waves are crashing in. When the streams are getting strong, just hold on to me, yeah. I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. Oh, 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 I'll be your guiding light. Oh, oh.
Anyways, I just want to say really quick, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and leave me some comments down below because as always, I would love to hear from you. And I will see y'all next time.